Yo, what's going on, boys?
Yo, what's
How's it
up?
going?
Bro.
What's up, Sam? Can you hear
I'm
me?
doing. Yeah, I
Yeah.
can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
How's it going? How have you been?
Me? I've been pretty amazing. I've been scaling and scaling and scaling and growing, and it's been pretty amazing.
How much you making now?
Like 2-3K. I'm
Yeah,
super happy. I'm super happy with that.
that's nice. Still selling language coaching to old people.
Not old people, no. I had a pro American footballer
Oh
that,
yeah,
that I closed yesterday. So it's not old people, no. It's like 20, 30, 40s. So
yeah,
that's pretty dope. Um
yeah.
Honestly, yeah, it's just like I like the one question that I have. I mean, I have a couple of questions, but one of them is what is the best way? Like, how much hours of deep work do you have per day, and how do you schedule that? And how do you like kind of
Mm.
what to do in that deep work, and how do you track your deep work? Because I got this app that like I used to track my deep work, but I found
We'll get to
that I
the
constantly
hang on. Give me a sec, Kev. We'll get to the questions. I want to wait till
gotcha,
we
totally,
get
totally, yeah,
more
man,
people
yeah,
in.
man, totally, yeah.
Um,
I got you, man.
yeah. What's up, Joseph? How's it going, bro?
Yo, what's up, bro? How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. How are you?
I'm chilling right now, bro. What time is it for
That's-
you?
Sorry,
What time is it for you right now?
it's 1 p.m. in the UK.
Oh, 1 p.m. It's still
Yeah.
early right now for me.
Yeah, I tried to. I mean, to be honest, the reason I picked this time is because it was just an hour before the call we have in the fast lane, and so it was just very easy for me.
Oh,
But it's also like I think a good, I guess, medium time for most people as well, um, around the world. Obviously on a Sunday, so obviously it's a Sunday, so 𝐬𝐿 can join. 'Cause if it was yesterday, then there's no way he's joining. Um,
Yeah, what's good?
that's
it's a good time though.
yeah. How's it going, Orf? It's good to see you back, bro.
Yeah, thank you.
Yo, thank you, man.
Yeah, how
Good.
have like with business and everything, how's it been getting back into it? Because I know you got your first sale like a long while ago, didn't you?
Yeah. To be honest, it's been pretty good. Like, I've just been following the protocol. I'm getting on like 3 calls a day now.
Oh wow, that's good, bro. Yeah,
To be honest, I feel like I still really need to practice my speaking and stuff. So I'm doing YouTube as well. But no, it's been going really good.
yeah. No, that's nice, man. But I mean, to be honest, with that protocol, it's actually really outdated at the moment, and I'm going to be making a new version eventually. Probably based heavily upon what we do in the fast lane and everything.
Mm.
That'll be coming out eventually. But what I'm probably going to do later today is I'm just going to sort of rearrange the classroom section in a way, and instead of having, or I mean, all the current protocol will still be on there, but the primary focus of it is going to be more on. I'm just sort of turning my YouTube videos into a bit of a course, if that makes sense, and sort of giving them in order, just as like a temporary thing. Um, but that'll sort of because I mean the old
Right.
model,
Okay.
like start a whole free community, make a whole free course before even speaking to anyone. It's now a similar thing. It's just we get you to basically do free coaching first. I mean, you already got your first sale and everything, so you might not need to do that. But yeah, it seems we've got a good, decent amount of people here. So let's get started with the questions.
Stand in the car.
Stan, don't look at us, bro. Eyes on the road, buddy. Wait, shit. Hang on. All right, so let's pull these questions up. So I think Kai reserved the first spot by just commenting something random and editing the comment, which
Yeah.
fair enough. Can you guys? Yeah, you guys can see this, can't you?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
like pretty much my question is so like there's deep work, right? In deep work you get lots of stuff done, you
Hang on,
lock in,
wait.
that kind of stuff. And I was wondering, well, my first like it's a big question, but like and it has little kind of subtopics. And the question is, I said it a couple minutes ago. I kind of forgot it, but what do you do during deep work, and how much deep work do you have per day average, and like how do you track that, or do you even track that? Like just deep work and focus, like focus, lock, in deep work. That's like the first
So I
question.
think I might as well just explain my whole daily routine for this. And to be honest, I'm a lot of people, a lot of shit I see works for a lot of different people. For me, I just say like everything's fine as long as I'm getting the work done, basically. And so, I mean, at the moment, I usually wake up between like 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. And then I'll wake up, I'll cold shower, meditate. My meditation's something I at the moment can't live without, basically. And then at that point, I'll basically get into doing the main work task of what I've got, which like deep work and everything. And that at the moment it is pretty much building and recording the training for the fast learner. So it's just basically creating course content right now. And then after that, I don't know, maybe like 4, 5-ish, I'll probably eat. And I'll usually watch something when I eat, like fucking random geography YouTube content or other random shit, and just sort of have a bit of time away. Then, I mean, to be fair, I don't really have much of a daily routine. Then maybe I maybe spend some time with my family and shit. But overall, it always comes back down to at around like 10 p.m. to midnight. I get back into the deep work, and then I just work and I just get shit done until sometimes like 4 a.m. in the morning. That's how I do it at the moment, and I just like start working because I get into, obviously it's either got to be like early morning or late at night, and I find I work better late at night, and obviously I'm dropped out and free, so that's obviously what I do right now. But for me, it's like I don't even really have much of a routine, bro. You know, like I just fucking
So like
do the
in like
work.
24 hours, how much of that 24 hours is deep work? Like 2 hours,
Ooh.
1 hour, 10
When
hours?
when I was doing the big launch and I was doing all my calls, I was doing 12 hours of calls a day with another 2 hours of work on top of that, and so it was 14 hours of work a day I was doing then. Which, yeah, makes sense, 'cause if you're awake for, like, 16 hours, 2 hours, like, eating or spending time with family and shit, but right now, it's honestly probably a bit less, because now I go on a lot of, like, walks through the woods and shit to think about stuff. I don't know, in terms of how much time I probably spend a day, now it's probably, like, 10 hours, maybe somewhere between
Of deep
10,
work, like
11,
not
12.
calls, just deep work.
Just deep work. I mean, today
10.
I've got a day of calls, and so today, like, I've got, like, what? I've got 10 hours of calls today, and then I'm still gonna be doing, like, a couple hours of work on top of that, so it's probably gonna be, like, a 12-hour day today.
Gotcha.
Um,
Yeah.
but honestly, bro, like, with my work, I just enjoy it, and I just get it done, you know? It's like everything else can be shit, but if I'm getting work done, I'll feel good, you know?
Yeah,
Um,
gotcha. It's just I have like a
yeah.
list of like 10 tasks. And I mean, in the past couple hours, I was just like eating something, procrastinating, sitting on the couch. And I was wondering, like, how do you get back into your deep work? Like, do you ever have these kind of like ruts? Not really ruts, but just like these kind
Yeah,
of
I
things where
mean, you
like watch
once
stuff. Yeah.
I find that you need like a general routine, and if you fuck up that routine, then the whole day is going to be pretty fucked, because you're going to spend time just randomly like hovering, not knowing what you're going to be doing. You need to have the vigor of wake up, work, and then you do this, which in a weird way is why actually having school is it's not beneficial, like net beneficial, but a part of school being beneficial is it gives you that solid routine, or like a job, where it's like you wake up early, you work. I'd say number one thing is just having that routine and having that time, where it's like work and nothing else, basically. Like for me, I've got the routine of I wake up, I start working, and then also in the evening it comes like 10 to 12, 10 p.m. to 12 p.m. I just get back into work then, and just get back into deep work then. And that's just a solid routine I've got for my work. All with calls, it's just like it's all day, so it's not really something you can get around. But in terms of best way to stay focused, I'd say number one thing is routine, at least for me. I mean, it's different for most people. Number one thing, routine. Number two thing, probably meditation. Um, yeah, if you're not on a routine the whole day, I find
Yeah,
everything.
totally. Like I was just watching a video about meditation. I also spend a lot of time consuming content, like learning. So I have like 2 notebooks, for example, and I just learn.
Yeah.
How do you balance learning and building a business? Like, how do you balance it? So how much time a day do you learn, and how
Is your
much time?
learning is that learning for your languages, or is that learning for the business itself?
It's learning for both. So like for my
Yeah.
knowledge base, and then also for the business. So it's like,
So
so for example, I spent 3 hours learning today, just like learning random stuff.
honestly, bro,
Like,
like I'm not the best for productivity advice, because I find I just go off intuition and whatever feels best for me. So like,
got you.
I
Yeah.
I mean, I also have the mindset of like you don't just want to learn for the sake of it. You just want you want to just focus on whatever constraint you have right now. So you diagnose a constraint, what's the constraint in your business,
Yeah, I
and then
love
all
that.
your learning is just on fixing that, you know. And so if your constraint, obviously you've got to do like maintenance for your languages and shit, which I'm just sure you do anyway. But if your constraint is like you don't know enough languages, then you learn languages. I'm sure that's not the case for you though, Kai. Fucking polyglot alpha male. For you, it's probably I don't know. I haven't looked at your business, but let's just say it's like the volume of leads you've got. You know, you haven't got enough. You want to put all your effort into just basically doing the actions that will get you more. So that'd be more Skool networking. You know, if you can spend 14 hours every single day just networking on Skool, you know, maybe that'd make sense, and you just go hard on that. Or if you don't know what to do, then you learn about how to fix that constraint of getting more people. That's the way I do learning. Like for me, like with my mentors and everything, it's like when I was doing my big launch, the only thing I learned about was how to do the launch and how to do the posts and how to do the calls. And now that I finished the launch, the only thing I'm really learning about is the delivery and how to build a better program, you know, and how to serve your clients. And at the same time, I'm also learning a little bit about sort of how to warm people up in your free community by doing free coaching calls, which is why I've started this sort of shit. So I'm literally just like only focusing on learning what I need to learn. You know, right now I'm not improving my sales script because I'm not going to be selling for like months. You know, until I do the next launch. And so I just sort of focus on the one thing I need.
Got you. Thanks. Yeah. So like what I wrote is learn on fixing a constraint. Like you have a constraint. So I said think of 3 constraints in your business and then lock in on them. Leads.
No. One constraint.
One constraint. Just one constraint. Got you.
One at a time, bro. What you want to keep your focus on just one. Like if this is another big rule everyone can take away. You only want to be focusing on one thing, like the current thing you're doing. Because if you're thinking about what you're going to be doing down the line, where you've got a big YouTube channel selling a low-ticket course and shit, and have the pricing system of that, like when you get to there, the whole path is going to be completely different. Like if you've ever gone on a hike or something like that, you know, if you were trying to decide the path you were going on a mile in advance, it would be fucking useless. You've just got to think about where you're going right here. So
Totally. Yeah.
you shouldn't be thinking about what your future constraints. Just think about your current constraint, fix it, and then that'll give you oftentimes a lot more information to be able to fix the next.
Yeah, got you. It's just like currently project. So like focus on one project, one constraint at a time, right? Like just
basically, yeah.
All right, got you. Cool. Thanks. That was pretty much everything that I was gonna ask.
And in terms of editing the videos, then I mean, what most high ROI tasks?
Yeah,
just fucking booking calls, getting on calls, basically.
Well, except for that, like I have a lot of calls booked. I like close a lot of deals, but like except for calls, what other stuff do you have except for?
Well, then if you're already getting a lot of calls and you're closing a lot of deals, you've just got to like figure out like what is your main constraint right now, and focusing on that.
It's just focus, I guess. It's just doing the stuff that I need to do, which is like my
yeah.
But I feel like after this call, I'm pretty clear on what I need to do next, and I'm just gonna like probably set a timer and just lock in because I have a call in like half an hour. Yeah.
Basically,
Anyways,
just figure out the constraint and fix the constraint.
Yeah.
Pretty much. In terms of editing the videos, I just fucking cut out the shit that I don't need, basically. I don't do any editing really, to be honest. But yeah, does that answer all your questions, bro?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, thanks. I wrote them in. So pretty much, focus on your constraint in your business. So let's say I have a constraint like sales or something else. Focus on that sales script. Let's say I have a constraint right now with I'm doing a big launch, a big free launch of like this thing called language leagues, and pretty much like my constraint is not doing fast enough. So pretty much I just need to lock in and do language, do my language leagues.
I don't know what you're going on about, bro. Literally just message people, hey, let's call, and then you hop on a call with them and you do the 2 call close. That's really all you need to do, bro.
Yeah, no, that's got you.
Like with me doing the big like launch and everything and all this sort of stuff, that's sort of like the next level up, like the sort of more next level.
No. This launch that I'm doing, it's just like to make the community like insanely super cool. So that's the goal for it. Yeah, it's not
looking at what you're doing, Kai. It's like you're following 10 different models at once, and it's partially working. But honestly, bro, I think you just need to message everyone the 2 words: let's call, and you just fill out your calendar 12 hours a day of calls, basically.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing. Yeah, but like
Awesome.
yeah, got you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, man, thank you so much for
Of
your
course,
attention.
man.
Thanks so much for your time. I wrote down some stuff. I'm gonna focus on my constraint. And peace, man. Bye.
Awesome.
Bye.
Good talking, man. Brandon's in the fast lane, but I'll just go over. Is Brandon even here, bro? Brandon ain't even here, so I won't go over Brandon's shit because we'll go over that on our fast lane call. Cohen isn't actually doing his comment editing. I thought he was just gonna leave a quick comment and edit it so he could reserve it early. How do I get more volume? I just have not been getting on enough discovery calls. Joseph, what's been going on, bro?
Bro, I just feel like I have not been getting, on enough calls. Like I've been trying to, network through the communities, but I'm still not getting, enough calls. And like my community also isn't growing the most.
Yeah. Yeah. So what communities are you networking in?
Basically, yeah, all those right there that are like fitness related.
Yeah. So what I would tell you to do, and this is covered in, I might have sent it to you actually, one of my YouTube videos. I think I probably already sent it to you. It's shit, let me find it. It's this part of this video here. I'll send this to you. But basically I go over this in depth in this part of this video here. But let me go back and send that to you. But basically what you need to do, because if are you doing it in like loads of different communities right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you don't want to be doing that. What you want to do, you want to try out all the different communities, see which ones you prefer, see which ones you stick in more, see which ones you like the most, and then just over time focus only on the ones where you like it the most, if that makes sense. And so you don't want to be spreading yourself out of loads of different communities, because the way this shit works is it's not like people see you once and they click on your profile and they join. It's like they see you over and over again. They realize they see you over and over again, and then they click on your profile and join. Imagine your activity is like ads, like you running ads for yourself. Instead of, let's say you can get 1,000 eyeballs, instead of having 1,000 different people see you once, it's better to have like 50 people see you 20 times, for example. Because those 50 people that see you 20 times and they see you over and over and over again, that's what gets them to join. It's not about just like fucking spray and pray. It's about sort of more quality, getting people to see you, over and over again and then joining. So that's why you need to do less communities more rather than more, because obviously then less people see you, but they see you more. And it's
Yeah.
also that you focus on the quality communities, like focusing on the more high quality communities, paid communities work best too. Because obviously people in that are already qualified. Like low ticket communities, they're great for this. And you just join and you just be a really good member. Like you don't like you want to basically comment 99 times more than you post. Like 99% should be comments, bro. And you just talk with people and you have conversations, and you don't always have to be giving advice and trying to show your credibility. You can just be a good member of the community, like how you act in the $1,000 protocol. Asking questions when you need it, sharing shit when you can, making jokes when you want to. That's how you should be in these other communities, bro. Like you shouldn't just be like trying to just fucking poach and steal, you just be a good member. But you basically want to add more energy into the community than you take away from it. You add activity, you add energy, in return you get potential clients. That's the sort of
Yeah.
deal of how it works. And it's like I'm fine with people doing that shit in the $1,000 protocol, bro, because we both gain. It's a win-win. Like you get clients, I get activity. And that helps me make more money too. And like if you're scamming and you're a really shit person, then maybe not. But obviously, I know you're not going to do that. And so
Yeah.
basically, just be a good member. Do it in less communities rather than more. And it's just really simple, bro. You just want to be a good member. Like you don't want to overthink this shit.
Yeah, like you said, like I want the people to know me more, right? See my name more often. But like, so I shouldn't go for the DM like after a few comments. So I should just keep like having conversations with
So
them.
if you with your cold outreach, you definitely can DM the people who you're commenting with. Like 100% do that, bro, and just offer to help them.
Yeah.
What you don't want to be doing though is sort of just spamming posts. Like you see Evan. I had to unfollow Evan and Hugo recently, bro, because like half of my notifications were just them spamming posts, and like to be honest with them, like it might do a bit, and they're already doing it, and it works for them, and so I haven't told them to stop. Because if it's working, then like you don't want to stop shit. But you don't want to be just spamming posts in loads of communities. Also, the other thing is Skool's new like auto moderation thing is gonna start picking up on people cross posting like that, and like flag you as like a spammer.
Yeah.
So that's something else you don't want to do. Hello, Evan. Yeah, that's a
You mean
warning.
copy and pasting?
Yeah, if you're copy and pasting
Yeah,
posts,
yeah.
it'll flag you and give you the high risk score probably, as a scammer. But
Shit.
so you might want to stop doing that, Evan. But yeah, back to you, Joseph. Like you just be a good fucking member, bro. You just talk to people, and you don't always have to be giving. When you can give advice, you give advice, you know. But you just in general want to be a good member, you know.
Okay.
Does that answer your question there?
Yeah, so should I just do less posts now and just focus more on the comments and replying to people?
If you want a simple rule, just don't post unless you've really got a good idea to, you know, and just comment. Like you don't want to be posting for the sake of posting. You want to be posting because you've got an idea to post.
Yeah, but then won't my name like not be in the community as much than if I just posted more?
No, your name will be in the community way more with the comments.
With the comments. Yeah, but then my name won't show up like on the page, you know, like seeing through the posts.
Yeah, it will. I mean, because you can post when you want to, you know, and it will. And the other thing is like being on the leaderboard, and the other thing is with commenting as well. You're applying to individual people, and you like tag them, and they get a notification with you. You can do that. Also, another tactic we can tell everyone, another really easy tactic to really help you get your name out there is you literally just go into communities, and you can do. I'd appreciate if you could do this in the $1,000 protocol too. Like I said, I'm completely down with you selling in here, bro. If obviously this goes out to everyone. If obviously you're not being a scammer and you can actually help people, I'm 100% down for you to try and sell people in this community. But what you can do, you can come in and you can basically. I mean, I've already spam likes and everything, but you know, you can go into another community. Let's just say Schoolers. I mean, maybe not Schoolers because it's so big, but you can just spam likes and everything. And that's a really good way just to get your name out there because everybody here is getting a notification from me. Every click I do, someone gets my name in their notification bar. And the thing is, if obviously Schoolers is absolutely huge, but let's say you were to do it in a smaller community, like this is my friend Jan and his photography community, because I'm a bit into photography. You can just spam likes on everything, bro, and just go in all the comments and spam likes and like everybody's shit, and they will see you liking it in their notifications. And then I mean, it's a small thing, but it's very easy to do. And if you focus on one community, I mean, let's say in this I mean, this is ridiculously active. This community, he's on like he's really high up on Discovery because they're just so active. But like in this community, it's still relatively small, as in like the whole active people, the active user base. And so imagine I was to just do this over a week or a few weeks, you know, people would see my name over and over and over again in their notifications, you know, and I've seen people doing this to me too, where my notifications would just get filled with like 90 notifications of this one guy spamming likes on all my shit, bro, you know. And so that's another good way to get your name out there, just spamming likes on shit. I'd really appreciate you guys if you could do that in the $1,000 protocol, because then that helps us with our discovery and getting new people in as well. And obviously you get to get your name out there as well. But yeah, basically, that's how you do more volume. Just literally just do more volume. Like if you Kai, who obviously we just spoke with, he did a thing. Like if you go on his profile, he did a thing where he did 24 hours of activity. It's going to be impossible to fucking find, bro. But if you can find it, he basically did 24 hours straight of activity and he got 26 new leads, basically. I don't know if we're going to have to find it. He did like 8,000 or some shit like that activities in one day. But you can see he's ridiculously active as well. There you go, 8,000 activities. See that on Friday, January 16th, bro. He did the 24 hours straight, just stayed up 24 hours. He left 8,000 fucking activities, bro. That's comments and likes and all that sort of shit. But that's 8,000 notifications people got with his name in it, bro. You know, and he got 26 sales calls booked from that, I believe, which is absolutely ridiculous. So at the end of the day, you can just comment more, man.
Yeah, but like, I don't know if it's like a limiting belief, but like sometimes I'd be scrolling through the communities and there's like nowhere to post. I feel like there's not enough posts in there, and then I just stop.
So that's usually a problem with you and not the community, because the thing is, like, me and the $1,000 protocol, for example, I am perfectly integrated into this community. I mean, it's my community, you know. I'm like the most perfect person for it because it's obviously mine. Everything everyone posts or comments, like I can just naturally reply to it without thinking about it because I'm such a good fit in the community.
Yeah.
If I was to go into, I'm in hundreds of communities. Let's just find some random fucking community, bro. Let's find some random. Let's scroll down a good bit. Let's. I don't know. Let's think of some random. What's some? Let's this random one, bro. Maybe that's Hugo's. Let's say this: a viral coaching training material. I mean, I do coaching. I've got no clue what this is, bro. Like, who is this guy? You know, he's middle aged. You know, I don't really relate in with him. Like a community like this, like I wouldn't really relate in with him. Like, who the hell is Radostin? You know, I wouldn't really relate in with this community, and so it'd be very hard and very like clunky for me to start being active in here. But imagine I was top of the leaderboard, you know, and I was really active with everyone in here, and everyone knew me. It'd be very easy, you know, because I was already sort of naturalized into the community, and so for whatever you're doing, Joseph, honestly, bro, like if you focus on less communities and just become a part of those communities, that'll make everything so much easier for you.
Okay.
Seriously, it'll make everything much easier because then it'll be much more natural for you. But
I bet.
does that answer your question there?
Yeah, man. Thank you.
Awesome. What community should I be active in? Is School of Goods and Library of Adonis? How to transition from free coaching to paid branding. So basically, you're just asking the whole methodology in general. This same video will help you here, but without the little time thing. Fuck. So again, I mean, honestly,
Okay.
this goes out to
And-
everyone. Like one video answers everything basically.
And how about like Library of Adonis? Is it worth it to be active in it?
So in general, like low ticket paid communities are the best because everyone's already more qualified in there. And so are you doing calisthenics coaching still?
Yeah.
Or like calisthenics and weightlifting, I think. And so yeah, Library of Adonis would make sense for you to be active in, definitely.
Okay.
More qualified in there. So yeah, Schoolers is a much more broad and general thing. I'm honestly seeing a lot more now that Schoolers isn't the best unless you are targeting like middle-aged people with school communities. You know, because that's the sort of general demographic. So yeah, Library of Adonis is good. How to transition from free coaching to paid. So honestly, I mean, you got your first sale a while ago, and I think you said it was some like family friend or something like that.
Yeah.
So I don't think that really applies actually. And so what I would tell you to do off is continue now with free coaching. And all my free resources and shit cover that. I'd say start with free coaching, and you basically want to get clear on these three things. Firstly, like your niche. So that's like their pains, desires, like how they think, so like the psychology and everything. You don't have to go really deep into this, you just have an understanding.
Yeah.
You also want to be clear on your methodology, which is basically methodology. There we go. Which is basically your own roadmap for how you help people with like phases and shit. So I've got mine like a lot
Okay.
scaled roadmap, which you might have saw. Like you need your own sort of roadmap, and then you also need proof, basically, and testimonials. Once you've got those three things, then you can start basically building up a paid offer and that sort of shit. But for now, you basically want to do free coaching for all of this sort of stuff. Do you think?
Okay. So what did you say, sorry?
Do you think you've got this yet?
The methodology, I got it for sure. Like for coaching, I think that's 100% down. The pain and desires, like psychology sort of stuff, isn't there yet, but it's getting there. And like the proof and testimonials are coming. It's just like in 1 week, I'll maybe have like 10 testimonials or something. So
yeah. So I could tell you then, if you wanted to, you could basically put your methodology into a sort of multiple phase roadmap. And I guess for the roadmap, if you just want some quick advice, in general, you want to think about first is the phases. So there's sort of general overview steps. Inside of that, you have then the action steps, like the list, so the sort of list of actions they need to take. And then you can basically turn the action steps into modules in a way, or like it didn't have to be necessarily more. I mean, that's for making a course, so actually we'll just completely ignore that.
like a personal course, kind of.
No. In fact, ignore what I said there because I was thinking about creating a roadmap for a paid program. whereas you're just doing this for coaching right now. So you want to have the general phases of the sort of what they move through. So phase 1 might be like the setup, phase 2 might be doing this, phase 3 might be doing this, and then you want to have action steps within that, and that's a sort of general roadmap, if that makes sense.
Okay.
You can look at this post I made. Where is it? You can look at this post here. I basically go through my own phases here, and this is like an example, you know.
Okay.
Phase 1, it's got these action steps. Phase 2, it's got these action steps, you know. And so I recommend you do that. Does that answer your question?
Yeah. Thanks a lot.
Awesome, bro. Right, Billy, when DMing new members on WhatsApp, how should I go about it so it doesn't seem intrusive? It's in your head that you're being intrusive. If they've given you their number, then they're chill with you messaging them, bro. Is Billy here? Yeah, he is. Then they're chill. Like, why would they give you their number if they didn't want you to message them?
Yo, but when I put like the question box is like, what's your number? I had that. I removed it like the last week, but before I had it, and then a lot of people would just put like no, and it's
Well,
like
then you
they'd
can't
answer
message
all.
them. You want to message
Yeah,
them.
I know.
What actual
But
specific question did you have?
what's your phone number so I can DM you for advice, like personalized advice?
Just change it to something like this. What is your phone number in case Billy wants to personally contact? Just do that. This has been tested on Skool, like this sort of question about collecting phone numbers, and this has been the highest like rate of people basically giving you their phone number in case Name wants to personally contact you.
And you DM like the same you would on Skool, or is there any?
And then DM primarily on WhatsApp, and basically do the exact same as you do on Skool. If they don't respond on WhatsApp, or they're not on WhatsApp, then just do it on Skool. But you literally be like, "Hey, bro, saw this thing, saw this on your profile, saw that, So if you're doing helping people with like weightlifting and building their physique, you'd be like, "Hey, bro, saw your physique. Hey, bro, saw you were struggling with this thing. That's cool." The two magic words, and you just do it the exact same as you do on Skool, just on WhatsApp. If you really want to, you can send this as a voice note where you'd be like, "Hey man, like this is Billy, just saw you joined my community. I saw that you're struggling with this thing. I saw your profile photo, your physique and everything. I've got some ideas to help you, bro. That's cool." And you can just send it in like a 20
Would I
second
call on WhatsApp or would I send like a link?
You can send a Google Meet link. WhatsApp, it doesn't really matter too much, man. Ideally Google Meet, because then you can record it with Fathom. But
Oh yeah, true. No, because what I was doing is like I DM'd them and I'll be like, hey, like whatever I asked them in the question, like, hey, I noticed you're struggling with consistency. And then I kind of wait for them to answer that first before asking let's call. So I just go straight to it.
sorry, ask that question again.
Like you when you put hey bro, saw X, let's call. Like I've been saying the first message, but I wait for them to respond and then I say let's call. Should I just send it in the first message?
You can send it as the first message, and so I mean I use auto DM now. Hopefully I'm not leaking my DMs. That guy isn't a good example. Maybe this guy. I don't want to leak anything. Yeah, so I've got like auto DMs and auto follow-up set up, which you don't need to think about. Basically, I've got like a CRM I pay for. But basically, I've got this. This is my auto DM. Just because it's an auto DM, it messages them straight away, tries to get them to respond, and then that was the auto follow-up I've got. Then he sends his Skool or whatever. I could already see it on his profile, by the way. Like it was already on his profile. I could already see it. I just, it just gets people to respond or whatever. And I just say, "That's cool," just like that. As soon as seeing his shit. If you are messaging people for the first time, then basically what you can do if you're messaging people for the first time, like first message, you can literally just send the whole thing in the first message. Like I can't do that with the auto DM because there'll be some people who are unqualified, or for some reason I've just started getting loads of middle-aged women join my community, which like obviously they're not my niche, so I'm not going to be calling with them. And so I don't say let's call in the first auto message, but if you're not doing automatic messaging, you can just say it in the first message, like literally exactly this first message on WhatsApp. "Hey bro, I saw this, let's call." Like that's what when I was messaging people on WhatsApp before, that's what I was doing. I'm just doing it all on Skool now because I can't be asked doing it on WhatsApp and I don't need to. I will eventually want to start selling again, but yeah.
I got it. Thank
You
you.
all clear now?
Yeah, I've got it. Cheers.
Awesome. Also, other question for you, Billy. With the times of the calls and stuff, is it easier for you to attend this free call with the $1,000 protocol, or is it easier for you to
Yeah,
join
Loki, this time is better because
yeah,
it's started at 9 p.m. for me because
yeah.
everything else is kind of late.
That's all good, man. I mean, in the fast lane, we might end up changing it the time so more people, not more. I mean, most people can attend. It's just you're in the worst fucking time zone for it, bro.
Yeah.
In Malaysia, but I mean, yeah, I'm down to on doing this free call. If you want to join this, I'm down to serve you and help you out on this free call.
All right, but
Instead, but yeah, you're clear.
yep.
Awesome. When doing a new school, what should I prioritize? That is a very, very broad question, bro. What do you mean by that?
So recently, I've started a new school. It's on polymathism and just multiple talents, right? Because personally, I'm someone who I kind of have that ADHD feel. I've bought it down a ton. A little bit of MDing was my death of daydreaming, which you waste a lot of time off productivity. So my school is about productivity in general and how you can balance between 40 hours of work, school, and I am into music, dancing. I am calisthenics gym. So I work out 2 times. Most people don't do this, but I personally do because it just has blown up my calisthenics and gym. So when I was figuring out how to make my school, I've kind of just like got confused on where to section out certain things.
Are you following the $1,000 protocol?
Yeah, right now I am. Yeah.
Um, I won't lie, bro. That's really outdated. I
Uh,
made that in like September, and so the whole thing about creating a free course as the first thing, that's very outdated. Like we don't do that at all now. Basically, what we do instead is basically we eventually do create some sort of course in the very far future, but instead we get you basically working for free, coaching for free first, and we just skip straight to that. And so looking inside the $1,000 protocol, I'm actually eventually going to change all this stuff up in the future. But look, I'm going to change this up very soon. But yeah, basically, looking at this coming in here, so you basically creating your protocol, and I mean, you can create your free school, but creating this free course, you just skip over this, like just ignore that whole part, basically. Um, and then coming into here, um, this is, I guess, all fine, but pretty much we just want to get you working for free first. I'm going to update it to this, and this is just basically some of my YouTube videos right now, just sort of ordered in a way which sort of teach you how to sort of start working for free, basically. And I'm going to probably release this like later tonight or whatever. And so I'd say when this comes out, start going through this because this teaches a similar model. It's just a good bit different where we basically start doing free work instead. And then I'm gonna have the original $1,000 protocol like in here, just so obviously I'm not taking anything away from people. But I'd say start following this, and basically the big difference we do is, like I said, we just do free work instead. So I'd say start following this if you want to just have something to watch now and take action on now. I'll send you. Hang on. I'll send you the links to all these videos because I need to sort of create an intro module for that before I release that.
Does it explain the gap between like for instance, my YouTube and my socials? So I just started posting on my Instagram and TikTok for increased credibility. And also like the thing is between like the short form, like I can have short form on TikTok and Instagram because I do art as well. So between my art, guitar, and all those other things, they're short form where like if I were to hop on onto like I want to make sure my short form shorts content isn't hurting my full longer educational videos and as well as building
So
ability.
you want this first video here? That'll basically explain that. We're not going to do YouTube at all for you, bro. YouTube is very scalable, which makes it very unleveraged at the start. YouTube is kind of like Gear 5 in a car, where you can go really fucking fast with it, but you can't start the car with it because there's no leverage, there's no torque, you know? I mean, some people get lucky and start the car in gear 5 in YouTube, but basically we want to start the car in gear 1 and then eventually scale up to YouTube. And what gear 1 is basically unscalable but high leverage. And that is basically just being active in other communities, like networking, as I just explained previously. Is going and having your own free community on your profile, networking in other communities. Even before that, actually, it's going and messaging everybody who's already in your DMs, your whole warm network first. These videos will sort of teach you that and help you out with that. So I'd recommend you go watch them and then come back. I believe we actually have a cool booked at some point.
Yeah,
Do
yeah,
we?
yeah. Yeah, we do for sure, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure why that is, but if you just want to go through those videos fast, bro, yeah, it's on Thursday. If you just want to go through those videos, then I'd 100% say go do that, bro. But yeah, does that help you out?
Yeah, yeah. I think that serves me for sure.
Awesome, bro. Awesome. Why is this like suddenly zoomed in? What the fuck? What other low-ticket communities would you recommend other than Library of Adonis? I don't know, bro. What communities am I in? I mean, I don't do this networking anymore. I just get given traffic, bro, because my community's already big. But I know Library of Adonis is good. Honestly, bro, like I don't really know. What you could probably do is go in Library of Adonis and then see what like communities other people are in. Maybe go on the leaderboard because those guys will be more active and just see what communities like. Maybe I know this is pretty dead actually. Yeah, this is pretty dead, and that's a free community. I believe he's got a paid community though. Yeah, he does. So maybe joining First Man, maybe that could help you there. You know, I fucking love his penthouse in London, apart from the fact that it's in London. But yeah, just go and I'd say go on other people's profiles and have a look at what communities other people are in. You know, that guy's in First Man. You know, Imperium Academy maybe. This one used to be a free community, by the way. Don't join that. That's I know that guy. He's like teaches people to do forearms and shit. Oh, Caden as well. But shit, what am I saying? Yeah, First Man maybe, but just find other communities people are already in. Basically that's how you sort of do Skool networking. Does that answer that question, Joseph?
Yeah, bro, thank you.
About page to get the most members inside. This is actually something really interesting. So there's two ways. In fact, let me share my whole window. There's basically two ways you can make your about page. There's like mine, and then there's sort of doing it like synthesizer. So basically, if you want to get the most people to join, just flat out highest number, okay, the biggest volume, and you don't care about warming people up or shit, you just want the highest volume of people inside. AKA, and the only reason you'd really want that is when you're pushing for discovery. So, for example, synthesizer in the money category, like they get all their traffic from discovery, and so they're like 8th right now. They want to be as high up in discovery as possible, and so they want to get the most highest volume of members inside, and so that's why they have an about page like this, where it's basically just blank. They've not even got a fucking image, bro. They've just got their proof, and it's really, and then got some results, and they got like what you get. Really simple, really basic. Because the thing is, when it's a free group, people just join, like sort of on a whim. Like they just join and they just click join to see what's inside, you know. Because it's not a paid, like they don't have to make a decision. They just sort of, and it's an impulsive decision is how people join free communities, basically. And so having loads of shit which confuses them makes them less likely to join because you're distracting them from the impulses. So if you want the highest volume of people joining, then do this. The thing is, Joseph, and the thing is for everybody else here, you are not pushing for Skool discovery. If you want to get like, let's say you're on Skool discovery, let's say you're in the fitness niche, or in the health niche even. If you want to get on the first page, you know, look at all these communities. They've got thousands of members. I mean, that one's got 450 members. Is that one? I mean, in fact, that one's on public. See, this one's really, really active. See how fucking active this community is, bro. You know, you need to be at that level, like Jan, who I showed you with his photography school. You've got to be at that sort of level. You know, look how many members they've all got. You know, that one's 500 members. That's free as well. But this is, I mean, I can't see inside, but You know, you've got to be at a high level to get members from Discovery. All I'm saying is you are not going to get anyone from Skool Discovery. I don't get anyone from Skool Discovery. I'm like 200th in the money category or some shit like that, which is like, just think about how active my community is, and I'm like 200th. Well, I don't know if we'll be able to see me or find me on here, but I'm like 200th, bro. I get like basically nobody. Yeah, I'm 206th, and I get literally nobody from Skool Discovery, bro. You know, I think if you search up like $1,000, I come up or some shit like that. Yeah, you see, but like no one's searching $1,000, so it really doesn't matter about the Skool Discovery. And so you don't want to. What I'm saying is, my point is, you don't want to be like thinking about doing an about page like this, because you do an about page like this, it's gonna harm you in the sense that you'll get more people in, but they'll be lower quality. Or you can do an about page like mine, which is why I do this, where basically you've got like a whole fucking video going on, which is like a fucking mini short film, you know, to sort of warm people up. That was just a YouTube video I had about like sort of summarizing my summer in a way. And then it's like, I've got all these. I really need to update this, bro. I can add so much more to this. You know, I've got some of my testimonials. Like this was from summer. I haven't updated this. I'm going to update this really soon. But basically, you're showing all my credibility. And what this is like there's a whole fucking video, bro. There's all these photos and shit. Okay, and I don't know what my conversion rate is, 18.3%, which is actually pretty is decent. Like I think it's 20% is like an average okay conversion rate. I'm pretty sure, but you don't want to be thinking about your conversion rate or shit. The other thing is the conversion rate gets better as your group gets bigger because there's more like social proof and shit. But basically, I have all my proof, you know, there's so much shit going on, but it really warms people up. And so less people join, you know, because I'm sort of like, it's only the people who are really serious will join. And, you know, I have all my credibility here, who I've helped and this sort of stuff, and what you get. And there's so much shit going on, but it warms people up. And so what happens is less people total join. The more qualified people still join, though. And they're also now more warmed up. And so when I say let's call, it's easier to get on a call. You know, when I do the discovery script with them, it's much easier for me to then go and sell to them and like give them the right advice, because like they've already basically been warmed up. They've already seen all my proof and shit, you know. And so I would say do an about page like this where you don't need to make a video. Like I just had this as a YouTube video I already made just because I quite like filmmaking and shit. So I just had that on there because it made sense. But you don't need to make a video, but just have your credibility and testimonials and that sort of shit. And then have your, again, credibility and testimonials here. And just try and warm people up as much as possible. Just try and like splurge your proof over them, you know. That's what I would say to do for the about page. You don't want a high conversion rate. You want people to basically be warmed up the most. I know that was a little bit of a rant there, but that's what I would say to do. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah. Awesome. So let's use next. Got a question regarding warm outreach tracking. This Evan, this call's only got 12 minutes left for the free one, so when we go on the fast lane call, I'll go over that with you there in 12 minutes time. But we'll help out Cohen first instead, because obviously he ain't in the fast lane. But you said you could help me, but I'm interested what you mean. Currently I'm coaching one person because of my channel. I'm trying to help him a lot, but he hasn't got a lot of time. I have like 5 real members, but they're all inactive. I don't know who to ask. I barely have any contacts. I don't know what community to join. I'm so broke. So what spending should I prioritize? If you're really broke, the main thing you just want to do is keep your free community up. So you're doing this in Dutch, it seems, but I know your English is pretty good. I think you've been doing YouTube as well. Yeah, and to be fair, I mean, you haven't been uploading a ton. So Cohen, what I would tell you to do if you want to start taking this a bit more seriously, because I remember when we called like a couple months ago, I told you that you should basically just continue doing your YouTube, and the reason I basically said that is because, like, I think you're 15. I assume. I think I don't speak Dutch, but I think that probably says you're like 15. And you know you're in school, and I've heard that your parents like aren't relatively. I can't remember what, but I basically just remember being on that call thinking like this, like Cohen, this guy, he's probably not going to be able to do very well with the coaching. We should probably just continue him doing the YouTube for now, getting experience, you know, with this sort of stuff, because you're sort of at the very beginning levels. You got two
Yeah.
options.
Well,
Okay.
I got like one guy to coach, but like
Yeah, I see that. Well, I'll give you two options then. It's your choice which way you go because I'll be completely honest. I'm not expecting you to be able to get a sale because you don't have like the most
Mhm.
credibility. You know, you're 15 on self improvement. I mean, to be fair, I was making money at your age and everything, but I'd already been doing that shit for like 2 years. You know, and so
yeah.
I would say you got two options.
No, it's not like I want to make a lot of money right now, right?
You just want to set yourself up so in the future you
That's
can.
that's not even the goal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I understand that, and that's why I
Because
said
it's
last
like
time
I
to be-
will be doing something with school after this.
Yeah,
Because it's like I don't want to be like the guy who had a business and then didn't and has to work like a shitty job. I just don't want that.
so I'll give you basically two options, Cohen. By the way, to everybody else, Cohen's.
Because like what you are doing is,
Hang on, I just want to
I
say
mean,
to
it
everybody else.
works like for you, but it's like
Okay, let me
if
speak,
I'm
let me
not good
speak, bro.
enough, I'll just be fucked, right?
Sorry,
I can't just quit school.
Can I just say quickly to everybody else, the advice I'm giving to Cohen here, isn't going to apply
Yeah.
to you because what Cohen is doing, like he's just said, he's not really focused on making money and shit. He's just sort of doing this, right now to eventually do it. Has he just left the call or has he turned his camera off? Has he just fucking left the call, bro? What the fuck? Is he just...
No, he's still on the call, man.
Is he still on the call?
You might have timed out, bro.
No, he's in.
Oh,
He's
no.
in. He's just camera's off.
Yeah, there he is. I hate how it does that when you turn your camera off. It makes it look like you've left. But yeah. So Cohen, what I'd say, like, I'll give you two options, bro. First option, you just continue doing YouTube and you upload way more. Like right now, you haven't been uploading much. You just upload way more and you just put way more effort into the YouTube. Like you don't have to be editing the videos a ton. You know, but you can just make more videos, get more experience speaking on camera. If you wanted to, you can make like really long full guides and shit and just practice your speaking there and get better at doing that way. And then you can still get people into your free school and everything, and coach them for free in the free school. That's your first option. If you want to do that.
The one guy I'm coaching it from my YouTube channel, so I probably will be doing that. Yeah.
Yeah. The other option is, I mean, you're doing this in Dutch, honest, so it might not even make sense. I don't know how many Dutch communities there really are.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, but you could basically start being active in
Not much. I haven't found many which are there.
Yeah, we'll forget about that then. I'd just say like with your YouTube, just upload way more, bro. I probably told you that when we had our last call, but just make long full guys, upload more, just put more effort into it, and then just CTA to the free community offering completely free coaching, bro, and just coach the people in there for free. I'd say you do that because
I did like
maybe
link it in my videos with work.
Sorry.
I did link like my coaching in my videos, which really worked. So yeah, it makes sense for me to focus on YouTube right now.
Yeah, and just get more traffic in because what I was gonna say was, maybe in a year's time or whatever, and you want to actually start making money from this and take it more seriously, you'll then have the foundations for that. Right now I feel like we're just sort of doing the foundations.
Yeah.
You're not really because everyone else in here, it's like they really need to be making.
Like,
but for you, like we just at a foundational level, and so that's just sort of what we're doing right now.
Yeah. But currently, I'm slightly struggling like with making the longer videos and doing them a lot because it's like if I have more footage to edit, more to film, like I know you say like stop editing, but it's like it's hard because my speaking skills are just not there yet. So I need something to carry it.
Do you want to know the way you'll get better at speaking?
Speaking more.
Yeah. And practicing.
Yeah.
And even if you fuck it up, you just don't edit it anyway. Like I started doing with my videos.
I practice even in the mirror, like talking to myself silently. And my parents think I'm a weirdo for that, but it's like it helps me.
If you just mess up, bro, just carry on, and that's what I'll tell you.
Yeah.
You're clear
So
now?
don't just cut it out, but just carry on.
Yeah, just carry on. Like if you mess up, just say, "Oh, sorry, I messed up, man."
Yeah, I guess I can do that for my videos, but I don't think I can do it like in the protocol itself because
You don't need,
I
you
mess
don't
up a
need to,
lot.
you don't need to create your own free course, bro. You don't need to do that yet. You want to put the effort into
No?
making videos, okay?
Mm.
You all good now?
I think so. I mean, you said you could help me, so I guess I just went here for the help you want to give me.
Oh no, when I DM'd you that, it's just because I was going through everyone in my DM. That was when I was doing the launch, and I was just going through everyone in my DMs to try book calls, to sell the fast lane
All right.
basically. So, well, you've got the help from me now here for free. So,
Yeah, I guess that's true.
yeah, that's all good, bro. You all clear on everything then? Is that all your questions answered?
No, not really. I mean, I also was asking like what to focus my money on. So I don't yet have a
Or
camera, but is my camera good enough, or is it just shit?
you're the quality.
Yeah.
It's fine, bro. Just you're overthinking this shit, man. Just fucking record, bro. Just record.
Yeah. Alright.
You don't need to overthink this stuff. Just record, bro, and that's all you need to do. You know
Sure.
what you need to do? You need to record. So, can you record right now? Maybe
Yeah, I will.
go record a video.
I guess I'll be
Post
leaving you
$1,000
now.
protocol saying you're taking action and post your video in there.
Can I really?
Yeah, make a video, make a post in the protocol once you've uploaded your video, just saying Sam told me to take action by uploading more. Here's my post that I'm taking action, so you can go do that. But yeah, the
So
school's
I'll
almost
just
done.
link my channel on there. Or what?
Yeah, just link the video, bro. I'm fine with you doing that, man. I think
Alright.
everyone
I
in
will.
here is so scared of fucking linking their shit. But honestly, bro, like obviously there's no self-promoting in here,
Yeah, I
but like
mean,
if you want to post your video for feedback and this goes out to
yeah,
everyone, or
but
post your
because like I
Instagram
got
for
banned
feedback,
from
go
some
for it.
random community without a video.
Say that again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I got banned from one community. I believe it's like the no bullshit society. Maybe I talked bullshit. It could be.
Oh
I don't know
no.
what it was. But they just randomly banned me.
Yeah.
So that made me feel a bit
I'm in the
insecure, you
community.
know?
I don't know if I got banned or what. I just know I can't remember whose community it is.
I don't know either. It's like an adult man, right?
Yeah, I know. I remember joining it, but I can't find it now. I don't even know if I was active in there, bro. I just know they're fucking. It's a bit odd what they got going on, but yeah. I'm glad I could help you. I
Yeah.
think is Hazafa in this call? Has he joined the call? Yeah, he is. All right, sweet. Well, we've got 2 minutes left, so let's answer Hazafa's comment. I'm facing a
Yeah,
dilemma. I'm
I'll
making
shut up
videos.
now.
I'm making videos in my native language. My audience told me to, but now I'm only doing sales calls with people not of my region. So what do I do now? Interesting question. So for everybody else, just to know, Hazafa's, I think he's in Pakistan and he's helping Muslims. And for a long while, he only got like low ticket sales, but I think he now got his first high ticket sale for the equivalent of like $300 or some shit, which is nice. And he's basically made this community free now. I'm just gonna. Oh, fuck, I can't be asked, bro. So in fact, let's have a look at this. So are these videos
अगर
in?
आप अपनी लाइफ से इस वक्त खुश नहीं हो
Is this in? I mean, I don't know how similar Urdu and Hindi are. I assume is this in Urdu?
yeah they are pretty similar
Yeah, but now you're targeting people from all regions.
yeah so like
So
I did a
the
poll
the guy that you got a sale with, where was he from?
Australia
Australia. Ah, but is he? I assume he's Muslim.
yeah
Yeah. Let me just join this. Wait, fuck. Inside joke, guys. Inside joke. Yeah. But does he speak Urdu then?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because he's someone who used to live in Pakistan, but then he moved out
Mm.
to like
It's 14
Australia.
hours.
Yeah, that's interesting. Have you done videos in English previously?
Yeah, because like I used to upload, like I've only made like about 20-ish videos. I've only switched to Urdu like from the start of this year.
Go back to English then, bro. Go back to English.
So the thing is, if you go to my channel, like you'll see a poll I did there. Like about 70 to 75% of the people said that, like, go a little bit below this one. Yeah. So this poll. So I asked, and like about 75% people said that go with Urdu.
Yeah, that's interesting. I'd say go back to English and see what people say.
Because honestly, like I honestly like to make videos in English as well. Because 90 to 99% of the other things I learn in English, so it's really hard for me to like translate them back to like to Urdu and then like
Go into
to teach
English,
it.
bro. Go into English
So
because then you'll be able to target more people from outside, and you'll be
yeah,
able to target like because obviously a lot of Muslims speak Arabic and everything.
yeah.
And so you'll be able to help them and everything, and that obviously help half the UK population too. But
Yeah.
yeah, I've got to go now. But it's been great speaking to you
Okay.
guys. I'm so glad I could help you. And yeah, put this call into your calendars definitely, and we'll speak soon.
Okay. See ya.
Good talking, boys. Bye bye.
Bye bye.